Hello everybody and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3. It is Mama Wolf here, and I'm here with Ruby and her wonderful mate Moonlight, and I did not know that the mates can stalk now. That's hilarious. But we are bringing the pups back their first elk. Hello pups. Ruby's all excited, her pups are getting so big. And Bellatrix is pouncing. She was probably bowing to the elk. I just love these pups and Moonlight. What are you doing? That is the puppies. Unbelievable. I just dealt with this with Amicalola. Now you're doing it. Oh boy. Oh. That sucks. Do you know how long it took me to find that? Oh, unbelievable. Moonlight. Oh no. I'm gonna go get the pups some food. You go back and sit with them and feed them. Moonlight, go back. Thank you. Unbelievable. I don't know why the mates have to take the pups' food now. It used to not be like that, but who knows. It looks like Moonlight did feed the pups, because they're all up to 90% and he's back down to 75. And good. Hello, little puppies. I know you're all sleeping. They're so tired. Pulsar, Dinabola, and Regulus sticking their tails up. Rigel wagging, and Bellatrix is playbound. Interesting little ones. Make sure there's no predators. And send the pups in the den. And I tell you what, Moonlight, since you fed them, you can have this. Just top off Ruby, and there we go. Now you can have it. He took a nibble. This is what I don't understand. When the food is close to the den, they don't want to eat it. But yet, just a minute ago, when I had the elk there, he just goes up, bites it, and then takes it. And I'm like, why? Why do you do that, but you won't eat the carcass that I'm telling you you could eat when it's right there at the den? I don't know why the mates do that. Aww. It's like he's saying thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Moonlight. I am gonna go sleep with the puppies because my energy is like 0, so we're gonna take us a nap. Good night, pups. Well, we got our puppies grown. I'm so excited. Skip tips. And there's little Dinabola. Or was that? No, that's Dinabola. There's little Rigel, Bellatrix, Regulus, and little Pulsar. They've gotten so big. Oh, Ruby's so happy. I'm gonna put Bellatrix some food down. Little Pulsar, look at him rolling. He's so cute. I do not like that log right there. It always scares me. I always think it's a predator standing there. Oh. Ruby's so happy. Her little family's getting big. Dinabola. Little sassy boy. how everybody's howling, and little Bellatrix is just like, man, something smells really good right here. I'm very interested in what this smells like while everyone's howling. She had her mind somewhere else. And I actually was not planning on which rendezvous site to take them to. So I think I'm just gonna take them to this one since this one's like the closest. But look at that puppy. Oh, there goes Pulsar. Oh, poor pup. These puppies are so big. They're getting so big. Yeah, the site's coming pretty close. Which I may move them later, but I don't know. Kind of wasn't planning that far ahead. I kind of forgot that the puppies were as big as they are. I think I've been to this one before with rain. It's right here on the creek side. Not this. Yeah, it's that one over there. It's got the tree with it. Let's go, Pups. They're like, what are you doing? Ruby's just getting her drink. And Pups are like, what is she doing? It's weird. Come on, Pups. Alright, let's choose this site. We're gonna call it Creekside. That's what I called it in Rain's video too. I don't remember, that was a while ago. But we made it, Pups! We made it to the rendezvous site, and now I'll give you some food. After we carry you over here. There you go, Pulsar. Little boy. Even for being the runt, he is quite the confident little boy, little Pulsar is. Bellatrix, you need to come over here, sweets. Come over here and eat. There she goes. Right, we're gonna lay here with them. And howl. The little family howls. Okay, everybody, I have decided that we are going to move rendezvous sites, and the one that Ruby wants just so happens to be all the way across her territory. So, other than this clip right here, because after I got done recording this and I looked at the recordings, the video of just moving from one site to another is 20 minutes long. And as you know, I try to keep my videos between 20 and 30 minutes long. So, the entire video that I had recorded was pretty much just us walking from one site to another. And I'm like, well, I kind of wanted to get a bit more done in this video, other than walking. So, these next few moments that are coming up will be sped up. So if you notice the wolves moving very, very fast and a different soundtrack playing, that is why, because I didn't want to spend an entire video of just walking from one site to another. And you're like, why was it 20 minutes? For those of you that actually play this game, you know, tired puppies do not walk fast at all. They oftentimes just lay down, and then you're walking and it says, you lost a puppy. And it's like, what? And you turn around and it's like a mile back from you, just laying there like, nope, I ain't gonna keep walking. So yeah, those of you that play this game know the pups get tired very fast. This is the part where it's gonna start speeding up. And while I'm speeding up, playing this wonderful track from the Wolf Quest team, I am going to take the time to explain to you guys why we're moving from one site to another. Is because this site is extremely close to the home hex of the Crevice Lake territory. Now, we did take out the alpha pair and half of the wolves that was on Ruby's list to kill. But in Ruby's mind, she's still gonna hunt down as many of them as she can, because the pain of losing her mother makes her feel as if it's all of the wolves' faults. Because the way she sees it is like 2M, 5F, 7M, all of them. Now, they could have talked to the alpha pair down into not attacking Ruby's mother when Ruby was a puppy. And she sees it as none of the wolves tried to talk the alpha pair out of doing what they did, which was killing her mother. Therefore, in Ruby's mind, it was all of the wolves together that killed her, because none of them tried to stop the alpha pair or whoever attacked. Now, it was the alpha pair that attacked, but she's holding a grudge against the entire pack. It wasn't just those specific wolves, it is the absolute entire pack. And that is something she cannot forgive. Well, while the puppies are sleeping, this part is not sped up. I found these two idiots trespassing in my territory, and just so happens to be this one is 2M right here that I'm chasing. So we are going to de-life him. Trying to be careful what I say because of YouTube standards. But we are going to take his life from him, Crevice Lake 2M, because he is one of the biggest targets on my list to get. And although I did really injure him pretty bad in a video, I don't remember if it was last video or the video before that of Ruby's, I did really injure him, but I didn't kill him. It's time to take him out now. This wolf has been responsible for, I think, 2 pup deaths, and then I've seen this wolf kill other wolves that YouTubers were playing, and it's like, this wolf is nothing but trouble. I have dealt with so much because of him, including my poor little pups. I think it was Rain's litter. It killed one of Rain's pups, and then one of Nightshade's pups, which is another wolf of mine. So he needed to die, and this wolf is 5M. And we're going to take him out too because he's trespassing in my territory. It's like, you've got your own territory, you should have stayed in it, and maybe you would have survived. But no. Let's take him out. These 2 wolves have been responsible of lowering my one territory. I had just marked it, and then I went back to the Rendezvous Site to move the puppies, and they already lowered it back to 37%. Or 32, whatever it was. So, I knew there were wolves here, so I tracked them down, found them, and now see that 37% one? Now I gotta go back and mark it to strengthen it back up. Okay, we're back to the sped up part of trying to make it. We are almost there, pups! We are so close. Pups are already getting tired. Here we are. I think I've stayed at this rendezvous site before, probably with Rain. I stayed at so many of the sites with her because she's my main character wolf. But we are going to call this the Scarlet Forest, because it's about to be. Let's see how many wolves we can attack in this video. But we made it, pups! That was such a long journey for you guys. guys. They pretty much walked across half of Yellowstone, probably in their little minds. I'm going to give y'all some food, and then I know they're probably going to lay down and sleep because they're like exhausted. But look at them, they're so happy. I see you, little Bellatrix. I'll give you some food. And yeah, they're very tired. Fall asleep soon, but I will do a little bit of pup cam that I can before they fall asleep. We got our baby girl, little Bellatrix. He's getting so big. Oh, and bold still. She's getting her an ego, I think all the pups are. Yeah, she's curling up to sleep. Pulsar's joining her. Regulus is observing this big rock. I guess he likes this rock. I don't know what he's doing. He's like observing something. And it looks like Rigel and Dinabola are sleeping. All the pups are so tired, so doing a pup cam right now is kind of hard. They ain't gonna be doing much in it. But these pups are getting so big. They're so cute. Little Rachel. He's the chonker pup, is what I call him. And we got little Pulsar. He's curled up taking a nap. Regulus. What are you doing, pup? Come over here with your brothers. He's just sitting there like, This makes for such a cute picture. Yeah. Oh, what is that? It's a cougar. Oh, hang on, let me chase it off real quick. It's pretty easy. Oh, it actually didn't run from me. Get out of here, kitty. Oh my goodness! Run, pups! Oh my goodness, this cougar is like not leaving. Go! Get out of here! Come on, get lost! Don't you turn around, boy. You better not think about it good. Goodness, that cougar was like not wanting to leave. Normally when they're like hunched down like that and you go up to them, immediately they like run off. I hardly ever get to bite them because they always run off too fast. Man, that cougar was like desperately not trying to leave. Oh, that was interesting. I think we're gonna sleep in the grass, pups. Good evening, pups. I was gonna say morning, but it doesn't look like it's quite morning yet. I'll give y'all some food. Here, Rigel. Alright, get this for Regulus, Dinabola. Oh, okay, Moonlight did come back. I was gonna say Moonlight was gone. He was off marking, I suppose, that or hunting. So he's here. And we're gonna do some pup cam. You got a little Bellatrix. Look at her, she's just so beautiful. I can't wait to see her when she gets big. The coat she has turns out to be a non-player character coat. You cannot choose it in the wolf customization. You can only get a mate that has it or have pups that have it. So I'm like so excited about that. I already think it's a pretty cute coat on a pup, you know, just like a pup. I can't wait to see it when she gets bigger. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. We got our handsome young little Regulus who's just strutting his stuff while his sister sings in his ear. And he's gonna join in, of course. His bold little self. Look at his tail up. It's just so cute. Always chasing. Who is that? It's either Rigel or Dinabola. It's Rigel. He's chasing Rigel. It's like, I'm gonna come hang out with you, big brother. And it looks like Moonlight's going and getting Rigel. Yep. Oh, poor Rigel. And now we see little Dinabola over there. Regulus is just so, like, all over the place. We've got our little Dinabola here, paying some attention to his dad. And Regulus and his sister trying to play. Oh, no, we got wolves. Is it one or two? It's just one. Okay. You're alright, Pulsar. As long as it's one. I don't normally mind letting the pups kind of be a little loose when it's just one wolf. Like, I'm not too desperate for them to get in the grass because we can normally take on one wolf. If there's two of them and one sneaks a little bit away from Moonlight, like a little too fast for Moonlight to be able to grab him, it can grab a pup and kill the pup, of course. So I definitely always set him on the grass. Well, there's two wolves, but this Prospect Peak 4F was an idiot, and she came alone. So that's going to be her downfall. And I know this is going to make Moonlight happy because his targets are the Prospect Peak wolves. But we brought down the alpha pair. So these little wolves are scatterbrained and they don't know what to do because they're still trying to get a new alpha. So 4F, of course, came alone, and that was her mistake. Her big, big mistake. Because now she is going to die. Tucking your tail is going to help you now, girl. Now look at her looking at me. She's like looking like, oh no, here she comes again. Oh, you should have stayed in your territory, wolf. Said you had to come all the way down here just to die. Oh, look at her. She even tried to put up one last fight. Yeah, good luck with that, girl. And she's down. Goodbye, Prospect 4F. Okay, everybody, we are in Crevice Lake territory. Decided to come here. We got the pups at home, and when we were coming back from where? I'm in the home hex. Where are the wolves at? Because I just heard them howling. Yeah, it's 100%. I'm in the home hex. Where are they? But we found oh, there's a trail for them. We found a bison carcass here, so we were eating from that, and when I figured, why not hunt some wolves? And here we go. Crevice Lake 4F. She is on my list, so I'm going to focus on taking her out. I know there were two other wolves that Moonlight is dealing with. Here, 4F. And something that I think kind of plays into the story is you see how she's wearing a radio collar. I've talked with my friend about this, and they know who they are. I would think that wolves that wear the radio collars versus wolves that don't, I would think that it kind of makes killing them a bit easier. Because if you think about it, if Ruby grabs the radio collar like it looks like she's doing right there, that would probably, like, kind of choke out 4F quite a bit. So that would probably, like, be bad against her, whereas it's kind of a +1 for Ruby. I know that's not the case in the game, but story-wise, that kind of makes a lot of sense if you think about it. And Moonlight's got a minor injury. Oh boy. But I was talking to my friend about that. I'm like, would having the radio collar on be kind of detrimental to that wolf? Because it kind of makes it a little easier to kill that wolf. Which, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that would happen in real life, because I know a lot of times they always go for their feet. I've seen a lot of wolf fights where the alpha pair will go running after the stranger wolf, and they always go for the legs and the feet, because I'm not going to understand. It would kind of slow that wolf down where it can't escape, and then they can kind of pile up on it. But I did talk about that in game. How wouldn't it make sense for the wolves that were the radio collars to be killed easier? What is that? Easier. Sorry. Yeah. It's been a long day, especially fighting these wolves. 7M, what on earth happened to your tail? He's got like a little cougar tail. Look at that. That is funny. Oh boy, he's probably... Look, he's even tucking it. Look at his little kitty tail. It's like, you know, cats have skinny tails unless they're Persians. It's like he's got a little cougar tail. Look how tiny. Oh, 7M. Don't worry, pal. We're gonna put you out of your misery. In the middle of the storm. It's always storming when I go to fight wolves. I don't know why. I've noticed that a lot in Rain's videos. It's always storming when I go to fight wolves, or when they show up at the den. And they're always darker coated wolves, so that they'd never show up in the video that well. Almost have him. Okay, he's down. Where did you? Yes. We are going to take out this wolf as well, which is 5F, Crevice Lake 5F. And that's 3 wolves just right now. Wow. Ruby's on the roll today. So we got 4F, we got 7M, and now 5F right here. She's going to be down in a minute. It was just a good day for you guys to be in your own hex. You should have been out exploring. Maybe your lives would have been spared, possibly. Probably not. I would just show up tomorrow and attack you, but... Ruby is dead set on avenging her mother, no matter how many lives it takes. She is going to make sure this pack learns its lesson to never mess with the Scarlet Waters pack ever again. Even the deer over there was running away. He's like, nope, there's a wolf fight. I ain't getting involved in that. I'm out of here. Oh, look at it. I like how they try to put up like one last little fight even when they're on like 1% health. Poor wolf. And she's down. What a beautiful rainy day. Now I think we're gonna howl here to let everybody know. And I think down here, yes, there's the bison carcass. We're gonna top off our food a bit and then go back and probably feed the puppies. Yes, this is like the second bison carcass I found. It's like awesome. Now you may be wondering, why is Moonlight limping, and why does Ruby have pretty much half health? Oh, well, I will answer that for you. It's simply back to the fact that I was chasing the stupid Prospect Peak wolves, which walked through half of my territory. These idiots literally walked from one end of my territory to the other. I don't know what on earth they were doing. But I have been tracking these wolves down and finally found them. However, I had to speed up this part because the fight lasted 11 minutes in real time. I have no idea how long it lasted in the game. Moonlight got a serious injury, which happens to be his leg, and that's why he was limping at the end of it. But look at these wolves! I mean, this was a really, really bad fight, and the reason being was because I was an idiot, and by the time I finally found these idiots, my stamina was completely gone. And I couldn't sleep because I had Moonlight with me, and the pups would have left the den. The grass. Sorry. Keep forgetting they're bigger. So, this was a very long, hard fight because it was 3 pretty much against 1, because once he suffered the major injury, Moonlight would not fight anymore, which is understandable. But do not worry, he cannot die. But with it just being pretty much me, they all targeted me, and I couldn't turn around and really attack them without them pulling me off of one wolf. And then, of course, my stamina bar wouldn't let me hang on long. So I pretty much sped this up, because that's pretty much all that happened, was us running around growling. However, in the end, I did get Prospect Peak 3F down. Justice for trespassing in my territory. That was one of the hardest fights, just because of how long it was and having no stamina. That really sucked. And on our way up here, poor Moonlight was kind of lagging behind, so Ruby's decided she was gonna stop and let him rest for a minute. The pups still have quite a bit left to go before they decide to leave the grass, and we're halfway there. We're almost there. So Ruby's she's gonna take some time to spend with Moonlight and tell him it's gonna be okay, and she's gonna help him heal his injured leg. She can tell he's happy that, a little bit of justice was served. We were able to take down one wolf, not all 3. But Ruby is striving to be one of the best mates she can. So if that means sitting here and letting him rest up for a minute, catch his breath, she's gonna do it. And look at that, he's paying attention to her. This has been one of my favorite mate pairings. They are perfect for each other. And we are back, puppies. Hello, little ones. We'll play with them a bit. Bellatrix is going to her dad for some food. I'll put you guys some food right here. Come here, Rigel. Let your sister eat. I'm trying to get this affinity up quite a bit. Poor little Moonlight's over there hopping around. Play with Pulsar. Oh, it's okay, Pups. Your dad is really hurt right now, so give him a little bit of space. He'll be probably a little grumpy for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna show him some love and give him a smile. It's funny. Ruby's just like, oh, it'll be okay, love. And here come little Dinnable and Regulus with their tails sticking up, like, like so confident. These boys. These little boys. I'm gonna send them in the grass, and since Moonlight is very injured, he definitely doesn't need to be hunting. Ruby doesn't have the stamina to hunt. So, no Moonlight. Stay home, love. Oh, look at him. He looks so pitiful. Oh, it breaks my heart. Poor baby. But we are gonna go and help him out and help our pups out by getting some food, taking it back, and then I'm gonna try to find like 2 babies, like a baby elk, maybe a fawn or another elk, and I'm gonna try to take them back, take one back, and then go find another one, take that one back. That way I've got plenty of food for the puppies and food for Moonlight. But with it being nighttime, it's probably gonna take me quite a while to find them, so that's gonna be all for now. This was a very long video compared to what I was going to have it, but I got a lot of stuff done in it. So we are going to try to find some food, and you'll see that in the next video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.